So it is Sunday. It's July 31st, and I have a meeting with Rayleigh's for next Wednesday to go in person and pretty much pitch my product, let them try it, share more about it. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit nervous about it because I want this so bad. And it's not good to be so desperate because that means that my feelings can get hurt should they say no next Wednesday. And I don't want that to be the case. So I'm prepping and trying to do everything that I can to make that a slam dunk and just for them to say, yes, we want to carry these products. So I'm prepping for my pitch. I'm gonna go back into a Rayleigh's store, pick up the vegan tuna that they have. I'm gonna take the label off of it because in my pitch with them, I want to show them what's currently on the market, what I have to offer, and regular tuna, because the main thing is I need their buy-in. I need them to believe in my business the way that I believe in it. And the only way for me to do that is to really drill home the difference between my product and others. So I am just going to, prepare for that opportunity, go into the store, pick up a couple of items, and just be prepared to talk. I'm gonna make the product in front of them. I'll bring some bread with me so that they have a really clear idea on like what exactly it is that I am selling and why there's value and why consumers would come into their store and say, yes, we want that product. Because you got to remember, they when they put a product on their shelves, it's because they believe in it, and that's a reflection of them. So if I have something that's not the greatest, then I'm not going to get there. So I have to show them that this is the greatest thing that they have ever encountered. Or maybe that's too far, but I do have to show them that this is a really great product and that people do and will love it. So I'm gonna prep for that today. I am also going to do just a couple of other little things. I have a lot to do today. So we'll just, I guess, follow me around my day and what I have to get done. So it's Sunday and I just got back from the Apple store because I had to go and pick up a tablet, which is going to be used in order to take purchases for my farmer's market and other little events that I do where payment is taken. So I just got this sucker today, and I mean, I'm a little bit nervous having people use this because it's not cheap and people are not careful, and I don't want to have to hurt nobody because you've broken my tablet. But I'm trying to put like restrictions on there so that it can't be used for a bunch of other like nonsense. So I picked that up. I'm adding all of my company info to it so that we can take payments at these events, at the farmers markets. And then I also got like a little handicap version of like a little case. Like this thing straps around you like a seat belt. You put your hand through it, like it is dummy proof. So the people who work at my farmers market can't ruin it, because something about my family and nice things just don't go together. They find a way to ruin everything. So I am going to foolproof it. I am doing a lot of stuff like just on the tablet itself so that it can't really be used for any extra stuff, that they can't purchase anything on it. They can't drop it. And if they do, like, it won't be damaged, because literally I found online a seat belt for your tablet. Like this thing is stuck on the body. So yeah, I'm doing that today in addition to cleaning up, or I'm not really cleaning up, I have cleaners, but I am washing. So I'm doing that. And then I am also trying to prepare for my week. As I have probably said a couple times, my Rayleigh's meeting is coming up, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I am so nervous because I feel like the past several weeks I have not had a lot going on. And yeah, I am thrilled to have the farmers market. Like that's a huge step for me in my company for marketing and promo and just getting out there in front of individuals. But Rayleigh's, I need it like I need air. And I gotta I have to get my products on their shelves. And if I don't, I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Because I need this. I feel like this is the thing. This is like the thing. You ever have those feelings where you're like, this is it. This is it. Well, this is it. So, hi baby. Look at my pretty girl. Oh. Molly. Hi, pretty girl. Anywho, so yeah. I'm really nervous about that, but I still have other opportunities. I still have other places that I can go to and pitch, and I just have to remember a no today is not a no tomorrow. So, the goal is to really just create that relationship with them and then just prepare for farmers market, which is this week. I don't work them, but I do a lot of the training. So I'm heavily involved, of course, in my company, but my family helps me so much. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have going for Sunday. And I'm also just doing a little bit of research on YouTube and just trying to figure this whole world out of editing, making this entertaining. I mean, the past several weeks or so that I've been doing this, I am nervous. I don't like being on camera. I'm used to being in real life and interacting with people that way, but I've never just sat in front of a camera looking like a complete and utter idiot while talking to no one, looking like a complete disaster. So I feel a little bit nervous being on camera and doing this, but I still want to do it. And I want to get better and just document this entire process of growing my company because I feel like it's so important. And then I don't know, maybe one day someone might stumble across my video and they also have a young company and have gone through some of the same things as myself and can feel not so alone by watching my little videos. But really, I'm doing it for myself just to document what it takes and what I go through my week to week, my day to day. So with documenting that, I really am trying to understand the best and most efficient way in order to do this. And I realize I do talk a lot. So how can I condense in what I'm saying? But it's only been, I'm 2 months into this, so I'm giving myself some grace. But the more I do it, the more I learn and the better I get. And that's all I can hope for. So yeah, those are the 3 things that I have on my agenda today. Preparing for farmers market, 2, the Rayleigh's thing, and 3, just understanding this whole world of YouTube editing, all of that jazz. It is August 1st, and I am here just doing a little mock setup for my farmers market table. I'm just trying to get an idea of how much space I would need, what additional things I need to buy. So I'm doing samples, and I'm actually selling my vegan sandwiches as well. So that's why I have these 2 platters here, so people can sample. If they like it, then they're able to purchase an actually finished sandwich, and then they can also purchase my product as well. But I think that this farmers market is going to be so amazing for my business because it gives me a chance to get in front of consumers and actually show them how to use my product. When you have something that is unique, a product, no matter what it is, you have to show people how to use it. You've got to get them excited about it. So I feel like selling these as sandwiches will really allow people to understand what it is that they're purchasing and what they need to do when they get home. So that's what I have been doing today. I have been at I don't even know how many grocery stores preparing for my meeting with Rayleigh's. So I'll go through what I did for Rayleigh's. I'm going to be pitching Rayleigh's on Wednesday, and this will be in person. So I've already done the virtual call with them to explain, why my product would be a good fit. And there's some interest there. Now they actually need to taste it to be able to get behind my company and my product. So here we go. So I am bringing here with me like fresh napkins, plates, potato chips, mayo, mustard, and then I also have like onions and some lettuce that I'm going to bring because I'm really going to do a full, true, and tried demo in front of them to show them like what a consumer would do when they get home, because I need them to understand my product. And I also am going to bring with me a vegan tuna and a traditional tuna. And the reason why I'm bringing a vegan tuna is because I want them to be able to see what currently exists on the market, what I am selling, and then also the real thing. And I think that information is really going to help. If you think like an infomercial, how they, maybe they're selling a comb for your hair and they show you that a traditional comb will pull your hair, and they have it like in black and white and like making it seem like it's the worst thing ever that you're pulling your hair out. And then they show you their comb, which maybe the teeth are wider and it just glides through your hair and detangles in a much easier way. They're trying to show you the contrast. Here's what currently exists, and this is why it's awful. Here's what we have, and this is why it's better. So basically, I am doing exactly what other companies far before me have done. Just showing the contrast between what's on the market and what I have to offer, why it's different, why you should want this. So that's what I am preparing for right now. In addition to the farmer's market thing, I went to my company storage unit, and baby, all my stuff is like deep in the back. So I have a few storage units, some that are holding stuff for my house, some that are holding stuff for my business, and it's all kind of like mixed together. And I wasn't thinking, because when I sold my homes, I was under the impression that that I didn't have a business. So I sent all this stuff into storage like an idiot, and now there's so much stuff that I need for my company that's in there. Like my square was in there, and like, some promo stuff, all those things that are now like completely gone, missing, never to be seen again. Okay, so I got to set my phone down. We did training this morning on using the iPad. So this is how payments and all that stuff is going to be processed at farmers market and different, places where I sell. I don't know how to use this thing. And I'm used to having an iPhone, not necessarily having an iPad. And I know that this is a little bit different, but this is like a freaking game changer for me, because this thing is like literally, I don't even know why I didn't have one for myself and my business years ago, but I have one now, and it is amazing. I found like the foolproof cover for anyone who's going to be handling it. And then it has a lot of like protections on there so that if it were to get lost or stolen, there's nothing you can do to be able to use this tablet. And then I have the Find My iPhone app on there and a whole bunch of stuff, and it's password protected, VPN encrypted. All this stuff is on my tablet, but there's not much on here anyway. So there's no like proprietary info on this device. It's really just to take credit card payments, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, so I am just finishing up prep for my farmer's market, and I'm just getting ready for the Rayleigh's meeting, and we'll see like what happens. We are back at it. We are continuing on with Monday, going to pick up some more product. Molly, here she is, she's coming with me. But we're continuing the day. Have to hit another store to get prepared to make my product, but I am so tired. I mean, like, I'm exhausted, but we are getting things done. Tuesday It's August 2nd. Go do what you're doing. Like, why are you sitting there watching me? It's Tuesday, August 2nd, and we are in the kitchen. We're making product. I've been running around all day long, but basically we're just doing the samples and everything for farmers market. And once we get all of that stuff done, then we'll be able to, like, you know, start working on the actual farmers market. Start working on the actual farmers market preparation, decor, all of that stuff, all the things that we need. But right now we're just in the kitchen all day on Tuesday making samples, and then I'm going to be also selling sandwiches, so we're making the sandwiches as well today. Okay, so it is 5:30 in the morning. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, August 3rd. Today is my meeting with Rayleigh's, and I literally had the worst nightmare last night. I mean, hold on. I had a nightmare that I had my meeting today with Rayleigh's, and they wanted nothing to do with me. They weren't serious. They only had the meeting with me because it was like a pity meeting. And my buyer did not come out. She just took my product and went into the back, and then someone else came out and said thank you and escorted me out of the building. And I was just like, well, that hurt my feelings. And so now I feel a little bit uneasy with my meeting today. And so I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna meditate this morning to try to clear my mind of that disaster and pray that that is not today. I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna sage to get that bad energy off of me, to get the doubtful thoughts out of my head, and really just try to get to a place of not excitement, but not doubt, like just a neutral feeling is what I'm trying to reach. That's what I'm trying to achieve this morning. So I'm going to try to do that through meditation, and then I will check back in a little bit later, and once I get dressed and am on my way. Basically my product, and also like just food, napkins, everything, so that I can show them my product in use, so that they have an idea of what the consumer would then do with it when they get home. So we're gonna let them taste, try, look, see, give their opinions and feedback, and then, you know, fingers crossed. But I'm so excited to see what's gonna come of this, and I'll check back in. So I just got home from my meeting with Rayleigh's, and I'm having one of my chickpea tuna sandwiches, and I am so excited. Like, it went really, really well. Okay, so I am jumping in because I did not want to upload my full response to what happened after the meeting, but it went well. My Walmart meeting went well. There's a lot of opportunity for these retailers, and basically what I have to do is create 2 more flavors to my existing product so that it can go onto retail shelves. Basically, whenever you get into stores, you have to have more than one flavor, just because as a new brand, you want your product to stand out visually to the eye so that consumers pick it up. That's a win-win for you and the retailer. So that is a normal requirement. So depending on which retailer picks me up first, whether it's the Walmart or the Raley's, we'll see what happens. I have to do this process and then get back in front of the both of them. So I'm excited. Both are opportunities. Both are available to me, and I just have to take some additional steps, but product was loved. I'm so happy. I absolutely love Raley's. They're local to California. They're here in my backyard, so a partnership with them would be incredible. But, you know, we never know what's going to happen, so I'm just doing what I need to do to get back in front of them, which is adding those 2 additional flavors. It is about 8 p.m. It's Wednesday night, still working, preparing for farmers market and doing some sampling tomorrow. I still have to send the follow-up email of all the tasks. So basically with the grocery store, I want to figure out how we can go to all of their stores, all 120 stores, but I need to have a SKU of products. So basically, I'm trying to figure that out by the end of this week, but I'm going to send the follow-up email of like everything that is that I would need. And I am prepping for farmers market tomorrow because this is going to be even more significant and really just like teaching consumers how to use my products and also allowing them to try them. So tomorrow morning, going into the kitchen and making the actual like sandwiches that we're going to be sampling. And right now, I am basically just trying to see what my table is going to look like for farmers market tomorrow. So that's what I'm doing. It's just like setting up a little preview so that I know tomorrow exactly what we're going to be doing and how it's going to be done so that we don't have to get there and start scrambling and saying, well, this should go this way. I just want to get there, set it up, put everything on the table and be done with it. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to like test everything out at this moment now and put all my stuff on the table. So for farmers market, we are setting up here and keeping it simple. I created this signage that just has a little picture of me since I'm not going to be there. Other people are working the farmers markets for me, but just the products that we're selling, and then people can like follow on Instagram by scanning this QR code. We're going to have the samples right here on the trays. And then again, pretty much the same setup on. Again, this is pretty much me shooting for MVP, minimal viable product. How can I be at the farmer's market at the cheapest cost possible? I am not there to make a profit. I'm there to promote my product, get consumer feedback, see what they think, and then apply it to my business so that these products that these consumers are giving me feedback on can then go on to retail shelves and be successful. So the setup doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is what consumers have to say, what they think. That is all. I don't care about getting a bunch of signs and all that other stuff that people do because we are not a farmers market company. This is not what we're going to be doing next year. Next year, the goal is to be on the shelves of dozens of stores. That's what the focus is. All right, so this is my last activity of the night, just sending an email to the Raley's buyer of the follow-up from our conversation. It's about 9:30, so I have enough time to watch Married at First Sight and get this email in. So I'm excited, and I'm having this Pellegrino sparkling water that's like a coffee flavor, but it also has like caffeine, and it's like not a lot of caffeine. It's just a gentle amount of caffeine. And baby, this is so good. It has like the taste of like coffee and vanilla. but it's not weird, even though that this is a sparkling beverage. It's not weird at all, but it gives me a little bit of energy without having to drink coffee or something that's gonna like be too heavy on my stomach. This is like light. We're just finishing up. I'm almost done. Right, so it is Thursday the 4th, August 4th, and I am getting ready for farmers market, which is this evening. And I am also doing a lot of prep work because I need to develop 2 new flavors of our tuna in the next 60 to 90 days. Today, I'm really just trying to do a little bit of like prep work for that. I have to get in contact with several people. I need to follow up on getting into a larger space so that we can handle more volume. I had to get my tea. So, anywho, I'm still just happy about the process. And in reading my book, Ask and It Is Given, which I got from Big Sean. I don't know him. Every time I say that, people say, you know Big Sean? No, I don't know Big Sean. I got it from him because he had talked about it in his Architect's Digest. And I was like, shoot, he was like, this is the book I read right before I got signed. I said, you know what, that's the book I'm gonna read right before my business blows up. Like, here we are at this pivotal point where this opportunity can really like launch my company. I mean, this is huge. And I have a memory like an elephant. So I will absolutely remember everyone who helped me. And I will also remember everyone who didn't. But yeah, so I mean, this is huge. This is super exciting. I'm like, let's go. I'm just like ready to like go. So, ooh, this tea is good. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this started. And now I have to rework my schedule because a lot of what we were doing was direct to consumer. And with that business, I had time 2 to 3 days before shipping out. And now this is going to be a complete change to where we're not making product based on individual orders and packing. We're making just bulk, just a large amount of bulk products. So I feel like, I'm still, so I feel like it's going to be a huge transition, but it's one that I am capable of doing. I mean, I study this. I went to school for business. I follow companies. I'm always reading about what they have done, how they've gotten to where they are. And I know the steps that I need to take. I know that I need to be consistent. I know that I need to not give up. It's going to be challenging. This is exciting. It's fun, but it's also going to be a huge challenge as well. But it's one that I welcome, and it's all about the way that you view things. You can view things in a negative way, or you can view it as just life happening. And I am prepared in my mind that, say we have spoilage, or say people, don't respond the right way, or they don't really understand the product, or any of those sorts of circumstances. I feel like this tea is good. I feel like I am already prepared in my mind to know that those things are going to come up, and I'm just going to respond to them accordingly. I mean, there's no reason to panic. There's no reason to make it a huge deal or to get really upset. I just need to focus on running my company and being the leader of it, and knowing that that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to become afraid, to be shooken, and all this other nonsense. Business is going to happen. We're going to make moves. We're going to make big moves. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. The sandwiches for the farmers market today, and then we'll be back in here in a couple of days to just like make the remainder of the product. And now we're just kind of sampling this farmer's market, and it's our first time doing it out in this area. So actually this is our first farmer's market. We've done like pop-up events before, but never like an actual market set up like this. So we're super excited, we're looking forward to it, and let's see what's gonna happen. Let's get started. So I have them in these containers, but I felt like, and I wanted them sealed, that's why they're in here, so just like in a big bowl and giving people the sample. So I wanted to make it look a little bit like nicer and whatnot. So we decided to add in lettuce to it so that people can kind of scoop it up, taste it along with something in its ready-made form. And then, let's see. So then it looks a little bit cuter this way. Just a little tuna inside. I feel like that would be much cuter and a little more visually appealing for people to want to try out. So yeah, I am just doing a few of these while everyone else is doing all sorts of other crap right now. All right, here we go. Here we go. Off to go pick up product and get ready for this farmer's market. Oh yeah, this is too much. This is being fun. Okay, anyway, we're on our way. Farmer's market. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for it. Okay, so this is the setup of the farmer's market. It was super cute, lovely event. However, somebody done set me next to deep dish cookies. I mean, how does vegan products compare to deep dish cookies in America? I'll tell you how it doesn't. Like literally, no one wanted anything healthy. It's like asking people, do they want a green juice or a slice of pie? I mean, people are going to choose a slice of pie. They're not going to go for the green juice. And I almost felt like my product being there was like making people feel guilty, because you see this really appetizing cookie, this like 3 inches thick, 200, 300 calories per bite. And then you look over to my product, which is health and wellness and being the best version of you. And folk don't want to think about that when they're trying to chomp down on an oversized cookie. So it's not the right market for us. We won't be back at that one. And I wish I would have done my due diligence, which is going up to the market and actually like seeing the type of vendors that they have there, because this was not a true farmer's market. This was more so a night market, fun foods, and that's just not what we do. That's not what we sell. There's enough of that in America. We need to have more things that are geared towards health and wellness. And this last clip here is us at the farmer's market on Saturday, just setting up there. That one was a little bit better because it was similar to a traditional farmer's market, but I am exhausted from this week, so I am glad that it is over.